Nixie, torch him.
Oh no, we
think
need
we
to
could
chop him up
bonfire.
into little pieces so he can't be reanimated.
And like put stones in them or something.
This is getting real f***ing dark.
I need you to kill me right now.
So you just say having lots of fun, yeah, I thought so.
Kill me!
This tongue just whips out, smacks against Calzette's body and just into the mouth and then crunch.
Quite enthralled by this.
We're just passing through. No threat to you.
No.
Make a persuasion check, please.
Can I bend luck?
Yes, you can. You can add a d4 to that. Use your sorcery points.
Yes.
It's a 9 plus 3.
What is bend
Persuasion.
luck?
Yeah,
Bend luck.
Plus 3 persuasion.
Yeah.
Cool. So 9 plus 3 is 12, and then Nixie is bending luck, which means you get to add a d4 to it.
Oh.
Think of it like a bardic inspiration.
Another 3. So it takes the 12 to a 15 with Nixie's help.
You
are-
we know you're king.
That is a success. So you manage to succeed on more days than you fail on,
Sorry, guys. Let's go down there.
It's alright.
which means that you do not arrive after your big old journey with a level of exhaustion. It's pretty exhausting for you being on the water this whole time. But you are able to survive. The things that were going to be attacking your raft with rocks and arrows and things will not have to attack your raft, so the raft arrives intact as well.
Hell yeah.
Beautiful.
On that final night, as you are dreaming under the stars, as you are heading down this river, Buble, you stare out across the reef.
In the dream, or is this in real life? I've forgotten already.
Every time.
Just punch yourself. If it hurts, it's real life.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Also,
right.
you're on a raft on a river. Do you think there's a reef?
No.
I thought with context you would have
you're
understood.
right. This is a dream. Okay, I'm with you now.
You stare out across the reef. The water is cool on your body. The current seems to be bringing more tepid waters your way lately. Perhaps the seasons are changing. You hear the whistle and you pull on the cord to bring in the tea bladder from the heat vent. Taking it inside, your friend meets you in the kitchen. Let me serve the tea, Jetta. You shouldn't exert yourself in your condition. You cheeky manatee, you retort. I'm pregnant, I'm not an invalid. You squeeze the bladder, squirting a small stream of tea from the nozzle into Flona's direction, which dissipates quickly and floats around the kitchen around you. A few moments later, you each have your tea in your drink pocket, and you rest on your sand chairs in your lounge, nibbling on kelp biscuits and discussing Flona's current difficulties. We're just not seeing any success, Jetta. I mean, we've been trying for, well, you remember, we started trying even before you did, and you know how long you took. I know, bub. It was tough. Can't have been easy seeing us finally succeed. You pat your pregnant belly. I mean, I don't blame you, obviously. It's not like you could help it. You didn't choose for this. There's an uncomfortable pause. What? Well, what? We did get some help. What do you mean? Well, I'd heard about this, this, I don't even know what it's called, sort of like an elemental force, but like a person. And we went to them and we asked for his help and he granted our wish. What did he want in return? Nothing. Jetta, please, come on. What did he want? No, I'm serious. He just said we'd like pay it forward one day, or like when the time was right or something. Do you reckon it'd work for me? I mean, it might. If you can find it. It called itself Amon or something. We heard about it from Bear Breeden.
Yep. Sorry.
And as the dream fades, you are left with the feeling that somehow you have an insight into maybe where you came from for one of the first times in your life.
Interesting stuff. Very
Oh,
interesting.
second there, I thought it was you, bro.
Wait, were you pregnant or were you in
That's
the
your mum.
tummy?
Oh, I'm glad you guys are just as lost
Yeah,
as I am.
okay.
I was like, this is a context thing.
I'm the baby, right? Yeah.
Oh, that's,
Is your
that's
name-
what I
Is
take
your name
from
Jetta?
it.
Yeah, no, it's not. Yeah.
I was like, wait, you have a
is-
secret name?
One of them your mum?
Yeah.
I mean,
guessing, yeah.
Is it like some Rumpelstiltskin type
Yeah.
stuff where it's like, I'm gonna take your firstborn?
I think so. It's giving.
It's giving
It's
Rumpelstiltskin.
giving.
It's giving.
Yeah, I just write some of this down actually.
Why you do that? I'm just gonna
Yeah, wow, that's
reach
a
into
lot.
this very large packet.
Thanks. Arrow.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's why he chose it.
Yeah.
Hold on. It's almost gone.
We're keeping all of this in.
And scene. And action. Sorry.
Arrow. The raft gently bobs down the river, sending your body in waves, softly oscillating, calmingly lulling you into a state of relaxation. The salty air meets your nostrils and it soothes your mind. Being way out here, far enough that you can't see land for any horizon around, it's serene, tranquil. There's no armies of undead all the way out here.
Well, it's been some time since you've been in touch, my dear.
The familiar voice pulls you from your meditation and you spin round on the bow of the ship to see the captain, all alone on the deck behind you. Standing confidently at 5'3", his wiry grey beard is unkempt as always, his clothes loose-fitting and mismatched, and his iron collar thick and intimidating, serving to highlight his stocky neck and shoulder muscles.
What's taking you so long to get back to me, girl?
What? What are you doing? Arrow thinks she's having like maybe a stroke or something? What are you doing here? How are you
Well,
here?
I be feeling like I'm missing a crewmate of late. Where you been?
Doing my job.
Well, mayhaps you seeming to be getting used to them land legs. You've been gone a while. Now, far be it from me to dictate when a person should decide to retire from the seas. But if you're making that decision, well, then I need him to be no, so I can be doing some recruiting for a new hunter.
No, I've made no decision. I'm just following the money, like you taught me.
He points out behind you and you turn to the front of the ship again, and now suddenly there is land in sight, very close. The ship is coming into port, a very familiar port.
Do I happen to be collecting on your debt in other ways?
No,
Well then, haven't you been getting some coin for me, girl?
I have. I pull out the coins that I was so lovely gifted. Thank you so much. And I offer them to him.
He takes it.
This be feeling a little light.
We're in the process of getting some more. Won't be long.
Best be seeing that it ain't long. Can't be doing without a hunter for too much longer.
You won't have to.
He comes right up towards you, like way into your personal space. And you see that flash of gold go across his eyes. And the slight bristling of his beard seeming to grow a little across his face.
Don't be disappointing me. The dog always finds his mark.
And the dream fades, and you can mark off all of your gold.
You robbed me in my sleep.
Correct.
What? Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
Oh my god, that was really cool.
I lost all my gold.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You know what? I bet it was that Nixie girl. I bet you she took your gold.
That's assumptive. It wasn't Nixie.
Oh,
No.
who was it?
I mean, it could be you, to be honest. You're known for stealing things, but it wasn't. No, it was, my captain. Just a guy. Apparently he can just teleport into my brain and take all my literal physical belongings. Who knew?
Wait, what?
I don't know
I
how
was gonna
physically that
say,
works.
We've been on the boat and no one's come seen us, so. In your mind?
No, he just went in my mind, but then physically took my gold.
Wait, are you sure? Are you sure it's gone?
No, it's gone.
How does it work?
I don't know. I would love to know physically how that logic works.
As your raft comes round the final bend on that last morning, you see that the river pours into a gargantuan lake, frilled around the edges with beautiful bright-leaved trees. Catching your eye as a break in the forest on the shores ahead, a series of cabins and tree houses, unmistakable as a wood-elven village, at the heart of which is an unfathomably large tree, the Tree of Life.
Oh my god, imagine this place on fire.
You know that this is where Amon's operation is based.
But I won't do it.
Well, as you say this, you notice as you are starting to make your way across the lake towards the settlement, both the forest around it and the settlement itself are showing signs of having been relatively recently rebuilt and regrown following tremendous forest fire. This was not your doing.
I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
The green growth is small and young, and the older growth is still blackened and charred. The buildings and the rope bridges between the platforms are all fresh and well maintained.
Oh, we missed the party.
The village has lots of evidence of industrial use, from its dock and pier sticking out into the lake with many boats outside of it, to its plumes of smoke pointing the way to smelters and stoves below. I'll get each of you to make a history check, see if you know anything about this area and the Tree of Life.
It's 13.
15.
Dirty 1.
With your negative.
I rolled a 2 and I have a -1, so.
You're proficient in history.
Dirty
You are trained in history,
I
which is
am,
why
I
it's
am
not a
proficient
-4.
in it, which is funny.
It
but
takes it all the way up from a -4 to a -1.
Yeah, exactly.
You know a lot about it.
13.
13, 3,
15.
15,
And 15.
15, and 1.
I'm very confident
You
about the
you
history
are
of
the
this
one
place.
who's been here and you know less about this place than the people who haven't. The two people with a 15. You know that the reason for the char is that there is a very famous story, infamous story of a historical event whereby one of the Dark Lords, basically in this world there are 10 gods and 10 evil Dark Lords that oppose the gods. And one of the Dark Lords broke off and made his own realm entirely, basically the demon plane. And his name's Balthazar the Destroyer. And at some point he came onto the material plane, made his way for the Tree of Life and tried to destroy it. And being that he's the Dark Lord of Fire and all things burning and destruction, and demons and devils, he did a pretty good job of it. But he did not manage to destroy the Crucible of Life. He was thwarted by some adventurers. That's what you remember about it with your 15 history check. With the 13, you'd have heard of bits of that, but you wouldn't remember the details of like the names and things. You just know that some demon lord tried to attack this tree at some point.
This looks like Arnold's handiwork. Yeah.
Who is Arnold?
He's just this guy that I see like walking around sometimes, and like, you know, we say hi every now and then, but this looks like his handiwork. Yeah.
Arnold?
Am I missing some context here?
Arnold.
I mean, just the context that Arnold's like just a guy who just walks around sometimes, and like I say hi.
In
every
your
now-
mind or in real life?
I mean,
In real life.
I think other people see Arnold too. We just go, "Hey Arnold," and then that's kind of that's the whole thing. Yeah.
I'm with you.
As you come up to the pier, a glorious white horse strides out along the pier to meet you without a word. I know, right?
Oh,
For you,
shouldn't have.
so that I control you with my lack of understanding of
okay.
horse anatomy.
It's okay. I forgive you.
A glorious white horse strides out to meet you without a rider on it.
Who is that?
Wait a minute. No, this isn't a horse. Horses don't have wings. The Pegasus spreads its magnificent feathered limbs, and you're all taken aback by the sheer size of its wingspan. Picture the biggest horse you've ever seen. Now double it. Horatio, you're also taken aback, but for a different reason. You heard Hanky Panky had died in the ring.
Wait, Hanky Panky!
And yet here he is.
Hanky
Hanky Panky Yankee Doodle.
So, this is a different.
You called your horse a euphemism for sex?
No.
Yeah, this.
Hanky Panky Yankee Doodle, the Pegasus that we're all familiar with.
Oh, did we talk about that in the game though?
Nope.
Was it
No,
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Is this?
assumed
I think I'm
knowledge.
thinking
This
of
is
different
a
one.
character
Don't
she
worry
wanted
about
What are you
to
thinking?
do,
I'm
but
thinking
it
of the
got,
one
like,
that
vetted by the guy,
died.
so it changed
it.
to
In
Horatio.
one of the old campaigns.
Oh no, that was Lulu.
Oh, Lulu. Oh, sorry, guys.
That was
So
Lulu.
I'm
I
glad
thought it was Lulu
Hanky's
coming
made
back.
She was a
an
unicorn.
appearance.
Oh, damn.
She was a
Oh, my
unicorn, not
wires
a.
crossed there.
That's a reference to the Descent into Avernus
I
campaign.
was like, that's such
in
a
the cards.
obscure reference, but no, it's not correct. Yes.
Hanky Panky Yankee Doodle, for explaining the reaction, was in our Session 0 campaign. It was Ree's first character before we decided being a Pegasus for green screen was going to be too hard.
Yeah.
So we made her a Minotaur instead. But as an Easter egg, here's Hanky
Love
Panky.
that. Thanks, Rob. That's cool.
Hanky approaches and goes, "Well, ain't you a sight for sore eyes?"
Why ain't you a sight for sore eyes yourself? I have never seen Pegasus more beautiful. Gosh, your muscles are big and rippling.
Oh, well, you know. Stretches the wings out. Whoosh, takes off, does a little circuit and goes, I saw someone coming down the river, and I thought I'd come out to meet you. I didn't expect it to be you, Horatio.
Hanky, Panky, Yanky, Doodle.
Horatio bullshit.
Well, you are a sight for sore eyes.
As are yourself, sir. I thought you died.
I thought you died too.
I'm so glad you didn't.
Me and me as well. I thought I would not be seeing you until we were at the pearly gates.
Goodness me.
I certainly did not expect to see you
I
here.
thought you died in the ring.
I thought you also died in the ring. What happened to you?
Oh, I got bought.
You got... Who would buy
Yeah,
you?
they bought my freedom. Oh, Amon.
Oh, Hanky.
Amon, gestures not with the hand, with a wing. Amon bought me from the girded gauntlet and set me free to work here.
Horatio pulls out his long sword,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
gets himself up to his full height, and bellows across the lake and says, "Come out here, Amon! How dare you buy my beautiful horse!"
I mean, he gave me my freedom from fighting as a slave in the girded gauntlet and then gave me a job where I could earn an honest living. I don't think you understand the situation.
I should have let you finish.
Yeah, I
I
don't-
didn't explain.
He was Amon buys a lot of us from the girded gauntlet, puts us to work.
And then sets you free.
He buys us, gives us our freedom, and then gives us a job.
He's a slaver.
That's not.
No, he's the people. Do you forget what happened at the girded? We were slaves at the girded gauntlet.
Of course, but now it sounds like a slave with a new master.
No, we're free men here.
Okay.
Yeah?
I
Do
got
you have enough money to be able to leave?
Yeah, if we wanna.
Okay.
Okay.
You can. Okay.
Follow me this way. Maybe I put some of your trepidations to rest.
It's great to see you, Hanky.
And you. And he puts his head down.
Oh, you have made my day, you have. Oh, I miss your head, Scritch. Give me one of those again. Oh, that's good. Oh, the back leg. Oh, that's good. That's good. Off come my ears, as they always used to do whenever you scratch my head.
Your ears
Yeah.
always
Do
fell
your
off.
horns still do the same if I scratch your head? And they,
They fall off too.
Did you know that we are going to be at New York Comic Con this year with our brand new comic, Hero Outage?
We'll be doing signings, we'll be doing a meet and greet, we'll be doing panels, and we cannot wait to meet you guys.
We're going to be there Friday the 18th and Saturday the 19th of October. So if you want to meet us and get yourselves a signed comic, then we'll see you there.
Yeah!
As you walk through town following this magnificent Pegasus, you see an orc wheeling a barrow, a smoke mephit whizzing overhead.
What's a mephit?
A mephit is like a small elemental imp, essentially. A smoke mephit whizzes overhead. You see a Goliath hammering a plank onto a shed. A magmin, which is another elemental sort of like lava creature. A magmin superheating a cauldron nearby.
I'm gonna chase it. I'm gonna chase it. Oh, I see you.
What is happening? This is so undignified. I'm an adult.
I want you. I want you.
Please leave me alone. It's just magmins running around this village. You see a centaur quenching something in a trough, and a salamander, a fire lizard creature, slithering down a tree, leaving a scorch mark behind like a snail leaves a trail.
Cool.
And you realize that this town is bustling with a mixture of two major types, burly muscle folk and fire elementals. Horatio, you recognize not all of them by a long way, but a few of the burly muscle folk you recognize as once fighters and slaves of the girded gauntlet that have since been their freedom has been paid for. As you walk through town, you're still looking for Amon to duke it out or something, or what are you feeling?
No, I've calmed down, and I'm just so happy to see you, Hanky. And Horatio's giving him little nuzzles. Guys, does anyone have a sugar cube? You must do, Arrow.
Me?
You love horses, don't you?
I do love horses, but I guess I don't have one because it's not in my bag.
Sorry, what?
Do I have a sugar cube in my bag?
A sugar cube? I mean, you had worming tablets.
Right?
You decided you had worming tablets for a two-headed dog.
Puppy, didn't we?
We did.
There's a two-headed mangy dog and some
got-
so yeah, I'll say you've got a
plenty
sugar
of
cube.
sugar cubes. Here you go.
You're a
massive
ranger.
bag.
You've always got treats for animals in your bag.
Here you go. I pass Horatio a big bag of sugar cubes. Take as many as you want.
Hanky?
Oh, it's very kind of you, Horatio.
Or any time.
The Magmin turns around and says, "Stop it!" Whoosh, and sends a wave of lava out towards you. That was a nat 20. So this is probably going to hurt even with your fire resistance.
Yeah.
Terrible roller. That is 10. That is 15, 18, and then one more. 21. So 21 fire damage halved, rounded up in my game, so 11 points of fire damage to you.
Nice.
Stop it! I've got work to do!
Aw, you're so cute. Aw, just
Squidge's face.
How is this not hurting? Oh, God damn it, Nixie.
Yeah, it's me again. Hey.
Alright. Well,
I'm here to see Amon. Have you seen him around?
yeah, he's by the tree.
By the big one?
By the big tree, yeah.
The one he wouldn't let me burn?
Yes, the one with the tree of life. The tree that is responsible for all life on Earth.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Yeah.
You head off towards the Tree of Life, and you see it standing before you, unfathomably large, truly awe-inspiring to behold, and the symbol to many faiths around the world as well. Religion check from each of you, see what you know about the religious significance of this tree.
Oh no.
Oh,
I must have used all my luck earlier.
Are you in that one too?
That was a nat 1, -4. So
I think that might be the first time I've ever had a -3 on a check in one of my games before.
Yeah, mine's just one.
A 1 over here?
Nat 1, yeah.
So a nat 1, a -4, a -3.
17.
17.
16.
16.
11.
11. All right. It'll just be the two of you know that the Tree of Life is essentially a doorway, a portal to the realm of life. There are essentially 4 outer realms in this world, and one of them is the origin of all life and souls and creatures that are conceived essentially, and they come from the life realm to which this tree is a portal. You would also know with 17 that the goddess of that realm is a goddess called Maedra. She's one of the original 10 gods, one of the ancients.
Okay.
How do you spell Maedra?
M-A-E-D-R-A. Maedra. With a -3, you would know that this tree is a god.
I think it's all a sham.
And I trip over a root.
You think this tree itself is a god, and it's the god of all trees, you think. You're pretty sure.
I don't know. I think they're just lying about it.
You all notice it has this tree has a huge charred wound in the trunk of it, as though axed open by a giant fiery claw at some point. And up along the charred parts, of it, you see a series of scaffolding structures. There's a huge human man chiseling away at some part of the tree from the scaffolding, and standing by the base of it, turning around at all of the commotion, seeing you arriving in this open square by the base of the tree. You see before you a figure with such hulking mass as to do a disservice to him to call him a man. He wears an open waistcoat and nothing else. And
He's I covered Bublé's eyes.
Oh my god.
Can you stop looking at my junk?
he is at least 9 feet tall and 5 feet wide at the shoulders.
So he says.
On his Tinder profile, he's 9 feet tall.
So what?
He's got enough muscle to weigh well over 1/4 of a ton, or at least he would if he weighed anything at all. Rather than his toned abs and obliques leading directly into a blend of smoke and ash at the waistline, and a swirl of black smoke keeping him aloft.
I feel like Robert wasn't even able to get off the full description before suddenly you were giggling about my gigantic 9-foot-tall man penis that's in your face. Well, I mean, you didn't even let me finish the fact that I don't have legs, and then you feel like I'm objectified. You should know better.
I was gonna say
a foot
9
from the
feet,
ground.
like that was gonna be head height. Like
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was
It's all about you,
confronting.
baby.
I feel
sick as.
You see a fire genie Ifrit floating above the ground.
And he says,
That mo-
"What a surprise. I get so few visitors these days. I'm Amon Almuta. How can I help you?"
Well, I finished the job.
Nixie.
Yeah.
My darling, your return.
I did.
How did it go?
They said that you can have total and complete access. And also I brought this frog.
Nice. Yeah, he's just been around along for the ride as well.
He's been very quiet.
He's fucking terrified because he's been around you long enough to know what you're capable
You
of.
can
so he's
hear
just
it
been like,
straight from the frog's mouth.
Well, I'm never doubted you for a second, Nixie. Total unfettered access, huh? And you brought me some
and his eyes fall on you.
Well.
She can speak to animals. She can speak to animals, so she can tell you exactly what the frog is saying, and the frog will tell you everything that I just said.
That right?
I'd rather not.
No. She's really good at it.
He floats towards you, the smoke sort of trailing behind him. And as he gets closer, the smoke sort of coalesces into two legs. And he turns
He's wearing
himself.
clothes, right?
What?
He's wearing clothes, yeah.
He's getting there.
Just so I
as he becomes legged once more, he does have a sort of a skirt kind of a situation, hiding his modesty. No, don't go there, Rob.
How long is the skirt?
and in what ways does it move as he walks? He steps right up towards you, 9 feet tall, towering above you. 9 feet would be over that sort of thing.
I start getting vertigo because I can't even.
Far out, there's like 3 times or something.
And he looks down and says, I think we've met before.
I don't think we've technically met, but I think you have a lot to do with why I even exist.
That right? What's your name?
Interesting.
Interesting?
Yeah, I made a response to you asking your name.
Yeah.
I'm just going to give you my surname. Boo.
I'm gonna give you my surname. Boo!
I forgot that your surname was so short, and I was like, is that it?
It's spelled B-U-T-T-E. Her name is Booble Boo or Bubble Butt, if you want to spell it out.
Boo. What an interesting name. I have a feeling I know where you're from.
Yes, I think you might. I had a weird dream the other night.
Yeah? I love dreams. Tell me all about it. Why don't we get more comfortable? Come on in.
And he gestures over towards one of the huts that's nearby, one of the wood elven chalets that's been fortified by non-burnable materials so that he can actually inhabit it without it burning down. He flies in through this huge open doorway and takes you inside if you wish to follow.
Amon, did you know that tomorrow is barbecue day?
Barbecue?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
What
it's
is
been 6
that?
days.
It's been, tomorrow's barbecue day.
What is
I mean,
barbecue?
they
day?
taught me about it. It's like when you can actually barbecue people and it's allowed.
Oh, that's not a no. I'm not going to allow you to barbecue people.
It's only in some parts.
We don't like you can barbecue the ones that attack us.
Yeah.
That's always been the case.
Yeah. Have you got any like lying around?
Well, I mean, I can send the scouts out, see if there's any more grung around.
Barbecue the frog.
Looks like frog's back on the menu, boy.
You walk inside, you see that it's largely stonework furniture in here so that he doesn't burn it when he sits on them. And he gestures to take a seat. He's being very laid back, very relaxed himself in his attitude. Do you sit down?
I don't. I'm just uncomfortable. I feel a bit. I genuinely feel nauseous because I'm overwhelmed by info in my head that I'm not sure how to digest. So I'm just going to stand so I can leave if I need.
Okay. You stay standing.
Noticing Buble is like uncomfortable. I'm gonna stand next to the door, arms crossed, like a cool rogue.
Are you in your tiny or you're small?
I'm small at the moment.
You're small,
I'm not
so
tiny.
you've gone
I'm 5 foot at the moment.
Yeah, the big one.
The big one.
And it's not 5 foot; it's like 3 foot.
Oh, I'm 3 foot.
It's just
he
you take
really
up a
is
5
3
foot
times
square.
the size
Yeah.
of me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you
Intimidatingly glaring at him.
glaring at him like a little hobbit by the door.
Oh. Hello there, little lady. Almost didn't even see you there.
I'm watching you. Always watching.
How about the others?
I'm looking at all the valuables. Not obviously, but I'm like, I need some money real quick.
You see that there's a lot of wealth displayed here, lots of gemstones, and also make an investigation check.
17 plus 3.
Dirty 20.
You see that there are a few things adorning the area as like, what do they call them? Like centerpieces of his displays. Like things are not just like haphazardly thrown around. Things have been quite nicely displayed. And it's all focusing inwards towards this sort of crystal structure that seems like a blackened smoke kind of structure. Looks almost like charred wood that's been polished down into like a glassy state. What are you doing?
I can see that Buble is uncomfortable and I'm suspicious of Amon, and so I go and stand next to Sneaky and also look intimidated.
Oh yeah, on the other side. We're both on the, we're like bouncers.
Let's have both of you make an intimidation check. See if you see how intimidating you are standing.
Oh dear.
They all draw swords out. They draw weapons out. A couple of them start to. Can you lie?
Yeah.
You can
What's
certainly.
that? Okay, no weapons.
Terrifying. You're really scary. Whoa!
A couple of the guys that are joining in with swords, they're like, oh, is Nixie involved? They're like,
Whoa! It is amazing to watch someone play this game who really knows how to play it.
Doesn't this get you a little emotional?
holy cow, this merch is amazing. Look at it all. Also, did I show you this?
Did I show you this?
Oh no, that's wholesome and lovely.
Ah, because I'm wholesome and lovely, unlike Rob.
Did I show you
If you want to
this?
be wholesome and lovely like me, come check out the merch store. Or you could be mean, like Rob. Still get the merch.